What am I eating? The usual. Some yogurt with some granola. So I could play Chalice of the Void and hope he has no Karn. Or I could play Thorn. Did a Karn a turn. And no Hydro Temple. Can I donate a mid-range Venser Planeswalker Brew? Yeah. I'll play Thorn. I thought you French people are supposed to be high class on the French cuisine. Well, I'm not really French. I'm like a fake French person. When Liz is home, I cook. When she's not home, it's like sandwich for lunch, pasta for dinner, rinse, repeat. I think I'm so far behind. I was maybe supposed to play the Chalice and hope his hand is kind of garbage. Because the way the game played out, he could just have like turn 1 map, turn 2 Sackade in case he draws Karn. But really in hand, he just has a bunch of spheres and ancient stirrings and stuff, you know? I think playing Thorn turn 2 was like kind of a band-aid, whereas Chalice is like maybe I win the game if his hand is, you know, specific something. I kind of want to scoop. I guess I'll just say go. Been doing these with her Thorn. Yeah, I think Thorn should be okay. Chalice for 1 is amazing against them. Chalice for 1 was decent pressure, thought not seer. Well, looks like he had the Karn. So we're screwed either way. Why are you bored out here? Endbringer, maybe? Maybe revoke his instance not that good? Would have been sideboarding out King Art? When you even bring in revoke existence? Hey Melon. And how bad is the delay? Board out Inbringer, okay. Do I bring in Revoke Existence? Matter Reshaper. I think curving out is kind of nice. Alright, I'll board out a Matter Reshaper. Smasher? Really? Oh yeah, it hits a... Oh yeah, Wormcoil. It's really nice against Wormcoil. Exile. Alright. Looks like kind of an unlucky donation. No. Couple path. It's kind of awkward because you really want Chalice for one against them. So I just think you have to hope. I think you definitely play Chalice for one first. About a third of their deck costs 1 mana. I guess a bit less, maybe a quarter of their spells after sideboard. That's scary. Do I just name human soldiers just to not take the 1 damage? Or do I name Ape Spirit? Chalice on 7. What the hell's going on here? I'll just play Displacer. It's good if he has Wormcoil. Thorn, I guess second Thorn's good, means he can't go for Sylvan's Crying. How does Chalice and Thorn work together? I mean, doesn't change the casting cost of a spell. Works well for us. Just read the cards, I guess. Surprised he conceded. Oh no, he lost the connection. I thought he conceded for a second. What's he at? Oops. Oh yes, 2 Oblivion Stones. Alright, so if he draws a Tron land... What was the quorum called? So he has 1 turn to draw a power plant. He's crying maybe. Scrying doesn't do anything, right? Because he plays a Scrying, he gets a power plant, then I play Thorn of Amethyst, and his Oblivion Stone costs 5 to play. So he doesn't have the mana to cast it and sack it anyways. Man, I really wish I had more Revoke Existence for this matchup. Maybe Reshaper is better than Smasher. I'll listen to good old Johnny. I'm in a mulligan. I have Eldrazi Temple in my deck. Alright, I feel like I need to get lucky here. Would have kept the 6 card. Come on, land. Second hand's so bad, dude. I don't have lands. I have 2 Chalice on the draw. How am I in 2 Qs? It's just the bot is bugged. No, that hand was bad, King R. That hand was so bad. It did nothing. Like, when you have Eldrazi Temple in your deck, I think you should mulligan a bit more aggressively. What format do I think I have highest win rate in Lifetime? I have absolutely no clue. I'm guessing about equal in all the formats. I mean, maybe Block Constructed. Thought you had 1 land. I mean, I had 1. My second hand, I had 1 land. Alright, that was rough. Classic Eldrazi, just infinite variance. It's not like we're playing 22 lands. We have like 24 and 4 Spirit Guides. It kind of sucks when it's like 2 games in the same match. What do you think of the green wire? I think that does three things. Seems really good, right? Might be better in modern than it is in standard. I don't know. Search First Contact is probably going to be pretty popular cards. Could be good. Could be good in standard. But white green seems like a weird color combo for standard. Honestly excited to have it in the sideboard of, white green company. Could you main deck it? Probably. So what you have, you're gonna have Search First Contact. That's gonna be a big one. You might have I think the Lockets might be playable, but not sure. Kind of tempting with Teferi to play Lockets, I guess. I guess I'll just play my most expensive card. Search for Sconta is 18 euros? What the hell? Wow. I have no clue. I think I own the one search, maybe two. Any spoilers? Any new spoilers? I'm just gonna play Smasher first. Smash first. Ask questions later. What do you think of Assassin's Trophy? I'm guessing it's very good, but I don't know. I'm always wary of cards that give an extra land, but I guess Pap's Exile is one of the best cards in Modern. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. What do you guys think? I guess I'll play Big Daddy first. Because I can't play Chalice. Bolt, Colligan's Command, Bedlam, Reveler. Just take Bedlam Reveler, right? And if he draws a land, it's gonna suck. I don't know, never mind. I have I guess he only has 3 in the graveyard. I could take the Bolt. Yeah, command, you think? I think I take Reveler. I just don't play my Revoker. If you don't take Culligan's command, you can't Chalice for 1. But first of all, he can't cast Chalice right now. Do I like heavy? I don't know what heavy is. Have a nice day. I don't get it. I heard of Ligma. I've heard the word Ligma, but I don't know what it is. Philish is like either high or stoned. Wait, that's the same thing. High or drunk. Alright. I guess I'll just play Revoker. And name Liliana of the Veil, I guess. Or Bloodstained Mire. Let's name Bloodstained Mire. Our Revoker doesn't name lands. Alright. Could name Nahiri too. This game's pretty sweet. Lug them up, boys. Chat is on fire tonight. Straight fire. The chat is on fire. That chat is on fire. That is on fire. Endbreaker would be good. There's lots of cards that would be good right now. No singing? What? Dude, singing's the best. He did not attack with all the tokens. Yeah, he probably should, right? It's like 3 damage if he attacks with all the tokens every turn. I'll take it slow. Do I even... Do I even blink that not here? Screw that. He basically can't cast anything. I mean, if I don't want to give him lands, I don't know. I think I just want to blink some tokens. Yeah. Because I can just start attacking now. I need a Thalia. Thalia would be gas. Can you just deck them if they play a Bedlam Reveler? I'll have a good time watching TI. I did. Oh wow. I'm dumb. Yeah. Maybe I should. Maybe I should blink Thought-Knots here in his draw step, actually. Yeah. Pretty sure I'm supposed to. Edwin Cornrells. 2 months in a row is the sub. Thank you so much, buddy. What's the reference on Edwin Cornrells, by the way? Oh, we got Curious Bob in chat. Almost like Curious George. Cornrows. Harry. Had a Chinese professor, and that's what he sounded like trying to say my name. Wow. So you just have a racist screen name, Twitch name? That's gas. I'm joking. It's not really, I don't know. Is making fun of your Chinese professor accent racist? Probably not. Sorry, Edwin. I was joking. Maybe it was a bad joke. Not even an accurate joke. Quickest on sub in history, yeah, probably. He's like, hello, my bank. I'd like to block money going to yellowhat instantly, please. We get rest in peace. Which is nice. Gravedigger's Cage. No, come back. Ooh, always us seems like it might be good. I don't like Path to Exile against them, even though he has a Rebel Master version, which is a bit scary. Grab the Ghost Cage okay against him, but it's bad with Chalice. And Chalice is not the greatest against Kolaghan's commands. How would you sideboard 0 basics? I have 2 planes and a waste. How would you sideboard Mr. King Art? Revoker, I guess. Revoker's kind of the nut low. Liz had not sure where the guy was from. She had a guy called Shadi in her class, but you said it's Shadi, but it was spelled Shady. I was like, not great, I guess. Alright, great story, Gab. Doesn't tell me what to board out here. Take 1/1 Displacer. I only want to board out creatures against him. All his does is kind of bad with Thorn. Well, why do you have it in your sideboard? You guys want me to board out creatures? You guys are crazy. Alright, I'll listen to the creator of the deck. Alright, I think I'm gonna roll the dice here. Eldrazi Temple's just too good. Yeah, I could board out a Chalice or Thorn. You guys remember when you could just have 4 Temples and Eye of Ugin in your Eldrazi deck? How did I not figure that deck out? Just a free top 8. Congrats, you figured it out. Here's your Sunday slot. To be fair, I did do okay. I went 7-3 with Affinity. And I was playing one of the few decks that had a reasonable matchup against the Eldrazi deck. Probably like slightly favored. I kind of got lucky, I guess. Yeah, I think Chalice and Thorn are good. Have you ever caught someone cheating against you in a game? I mean, I don't know if they were cheating or not. At that PT, actually, someone tried to cast Chalice of the Void for 1, turn 1 was an Eldrazi Temple against me, I think. And at my very first PT, I suspected someone to try and cheat me, but he later claimed that he was just like smoking a lot of weed back then and he was just high and didn't know what he was doing.
Forgot to unsub Kappa.
I'm glad you did, Decky. I'm glad you did. Hopefully you forget next month as well. We have not been running super hot with this deck. Yeah, my very first PT, I don't know, it was so suspicious. Leonidis, thanks for the sub, buddy. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. And guys, if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub a month. It only takes you a few seconds. And you get to support your favorite streamer for free with your Amazon Prime account. Or if your girlfriend, boyfriend, mother, spouse, dad, uncle, nephew has an Amazon Prime account. Just saying, don't let it go to waste. How did your friend get 6 different people DQ'd at GPs? What a master. Is he just like a magician? He's like, sets up spots where it looks like his opponent is cheating, but really he's the one like setting it up. That's right. And if you sub to my channel, you get to spam the sweet yellow hat as God emotes. Nothing better, really. Declined to join catcher opener was on Cartmania. Yeah. So yeah, at my very first PT, my opener was playing the Rebel Splashing Green, was Brushland. And in the whole game, he had been tapping his lands like, I don't know, paying for his spells one by one, tapping his mana, properly. And then the one turn, he just stacks up his 4 lands, taps them all, plays 2 spells at once, and says go. And I'm like, look at his lands. I'm like, dude, you don't have the mana. You have to take a point of damage from Brushland. And it was kind of a close game, And then I called the judge, I explained, and I think he got a warning. I was so mad. I've told that story before. I was so mad. I was like, kind of emotional. I was like borderline tearing up, and I was gonna lose, and I was like so angry, and I just ripped the top card of my deck, and it was a washout, and I just bounced all his permanent and killed him. It was like the best feeling ever. I was already getting it done at my very first PT, just top decking like a champ. Just that feeling of justice. Yeah, I don't know. He claimed later, we kind of became friends or, acquaintances at least, and he claims he was like super high and he didn't cheat. But I don't know. He was from Florida. Florida doesn't have the best rep. Florida's kind of like the France / Italy of the US. It's so good. Unlike Ben Stark, I'm French, so I can say that like French are big cheats, right? Or have a bad reputation anyways. What's the play here? Do I just bust out a Matter Reshaper? Sure. What else am I gonna do? I didn't know why I brought that up. That was stupid. Who was it? I'm not gonna say. At GP Hong Kong last year, this guy took his card back from under a kite sail when opponent wasn't looking and claimed that, oh, I thought you just didn't want to take anything. That is insane, dude. What the hell? People just go for that kind of stuff? GPs are like, you gotta be careful in GPs. Why is Italy like Florida? I don't know. I feel like Italy had a pretty bad rep too. France was like... France was pretty savage back in the day. I wonder who was the most savage country back in the day. I guess the US had some good ones. Maybe it was just the US. Maybe it's just always been the US. France, Italy, South America. Maybe the whole time it's just been the US. Japan? I don't... Yeah, Japan. Yeah, Japan had like a few sketchy players. One of my matches in top 8. After the match, the judge came and he's like, man, I'm already glad you won because we didn't catch it, but your opponent just cast a spell he couldn't cast. He just didn't have the mana. And obviously I missed it because I'm freaking oblivious. So, yeah. I was in the top 8, you know, on coverage with a ton of judges watching. So Germans are all around nice guys? Yeah, Germans are good for the most part. There was this one guy, right? Jans Joachim O. He was kind of a savage, I think. Apparently, was it Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh? Wasn't it the Yu-Gi-Oh I was reading the other day that like all the best players were just all savage cheaters? Do I know Fazzorali? No, I did not. I mean, maybe if you tell me a story, I'll remember, but it doesn't ring a bell. Well, cool Molten Rain in Thoughtseize. I had some Portuguese dude put on the broken English when I called the judge. He was speaking fluent English before I called the judge. That was Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah. And you're pretty much going to find a story for every country. I'm sure even Scandies. I'm trying to think if there's another time where I felt like I maybe got cheated. I mean, obviously every time Kai beat me, Kai probably just was the most savage, just never got caught. Come on, man. 7 PT top 8s. See, 7 wins. Alright, dude. Good one. You got away with it. Did I ever feel like I got cheated at poker? Problem is my memory's so bad. I don't know. I think I played was Men the Master a few times, so probably. Did I ever feel like I got cheated at poker? I'm sure I have a story or two, but I don't remember right now. Maybe not cheated, but live players, sometimes the casual players that just don't realize that what they do is like not allowed. So you're kind of getting cheated, you know, when they talk about their hand, or I guess it's not really getting cheated, but I don't know what to do by that hand. So if I draw a land, I can go Thalia, turn 1 into... So I have 22 lands, I have 40% chance. Wow, I don't know. Am I supposed to keep that hand, King Art? No, I mean, be careful, guys, but you don't have to be paranoid. There's like very little cheating, I think. I understand what my hand does, King Art. I'm just asking you if I should mulligan or not, because you have more experience playing the deck. I understand I can play turn 1 Thalia. Let's see. I'm 40%. I'm probably 40% to win the game if I mulligan. And I'm 40% to draw a land turn 1. But I'm not 100% to. I think I'm gonna mulligan. I don't know. You do have Eldrazi Temple in your deck. Probably like 33% to. Wow. Can I have my first hand back against Burn? Is this percentage good? No, I mean, it's like you're 50-50 to win a game of Magic, and like you lose like 10% if you mulligan, more or less. Dude, there's a Frenchie. It was the most insane cheat story ever. It's so absurd and intricate that I don't think I can remember what he did. Alright, so he's playing Scapeshift. This was like a long time ago. So he's playing Scapeshift, and he A needs to draw a card to kill the guy. B doesn't have enough mountains left in his deck to kill the guy, even if he draws what he needs. So he like It's literally insane. So it involved like he had a mountain in his graveyard and he picked up his graveyard and he like kind of flipped it backwards. And then he like elbowed his deck so that would be kind of a mess. Or maybe he had the mountain from his hand. Okay, so I think he took a mountain from his hand, put it face down in his graveyard, elbowed his deck, then called the judge. Then when the judge picked up the card, he was like, all right, well, there's his deck, and then there's his graveyard. And then there was that mountain that was face down in the graveyard. But he just assumed it was coming from the deck, because why would it be face down? And then he had the judge recount, like, the cards in the deck, but since he had put back a card from his hand into the graveyard, it looked like he hadn't drawn for his turn yet. And then he probably like tutored the card he needed to the top. And then he just drew the Scape Shift, I guess. And then Scape Shift his open and then had exactly enough mountains left in his deck to kill his open. It was like literal the most absurd cheat story I've ever heard. Even think about it. Like, how do you even come up with that? Sounds like a line that Light from Death Note would find. I don't even know what that is, but... LOL when you're cheating involves calling a judge. Yeah, it is kind of gas, right? Can I win this game? Should I just play Cavern of Souls naming like spirits or something, or... Who cheated by putting his opponent's library over a morph card while he was cutting. Oh wow. That sounds like a Bertoncini story. I mean, I can... Oh no, there's no way I can win. What should I name? I'll name spirits. Play Thalia, really? Oh, we're assuming I can still win this game? I guess I should have played Thalia. Should have just named Human and played Thalia. I don't know why I didn't. I'm dumb. Now I feel like I can maybe win. Alright, that was bad. I should have just played Thalia last turn. Maybe I could still win. Maybe just super... I kind of gave up. Alright. Well, now he has no clue what's going on, but... Doesn't matter. Should have just not played anything, so he boards out Searing Blaze, maybe. Thorn seems kind of bad. But none of my sideboard cards do anything, right? Like Revoke Existence kills an Eidolon, but Eidolon's not even that good against me. Path is alright. Yeah, that's true. Probably should have Path in my deck. Dude, why are my hands so bad? I literally never have Temple. Probably should board out Endbringer. Never have lands, never have Temple. Yeah, I should have had Path in my deck. think you should have more lands in your deck. 24 lands is not enough. There's no way. I don't know why there's only 24 lands in that deck. You have 6 drops. And you're playing 4 Gemstone Cavern. Oh, that's GG. You haven't had a problem with the lands? Well, I don't know. I guess I flooded. I flooded a lot too. Temple. I don't know why I played that guy over Displacer. Doesn't matter. I mean, you think there should be, I don't know, 25? Alright, cool story, dude. It's kind of gas. Showing off before we die. Is that the Emil story? Yeah. That was not Emil's brightest moment. Ah! Gas. Man, who loves it more? Logan's just always battling on Magic Online. You guys think he's on his trademark blue-black control deck? It's pretty likely. Took Thorn over Thalia. To play Thalia, he's just gonna push it. But I think I'm still gonna play Thalia. Trying to save my spirit guide for Smasher, maybe. Hang in the ice. I guess I'll just play the Displacer now. What would you do in this situation? Take damage from opponent's attack. He calls Judge over, says that you forgot to take damage, so you have to take it again double. You show that you did it on paper, but Judge still rolls in his favor. I mean, yeah, it's like agree to fail to agree on reality. I don't know. It's called a head judge first of all, for starters. But yeah, it's kind of sad. I don't know. It's pretty brutal. Wait, what the hell? That's it? Alright. Genie. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. I don't know where that came from, but appreciate it. I'll let you know your first is in good hands. It's Varus. Varus has been first a lot lately in chat, so and guys, well, the lucky five got a sub. You have to spam these emotes now. And I think there's something with September, right? Yeah, what's the September deal? I think that when you're gifted a sub, it only costs you $1 to keep subbing. Something like that, right? So basically, the 5 lucky guys get a sub. I think if you resub next month, it only costs you like $1 plus fees, and I get the full amount of the sub, something like that. Alright, Sauce has it. You can renew your subs this month for $1 and Gab gets the full sub amount. Only for the first resub. So I could pay for you guys and still make profit, exactly. I was trying to cast Chalice for one when I had free lands and I couldn't. Hey, Musselgren's loving it, yeah. Yellowhat hooked. What is my sub count on? I got over the hump, the 225 to get the new. That's how we got the white flag emote. So that was gas. But then I think I went back down to like 216. And right now, let's see. How many subs do I have? Right now I have 213 subs, but 216 sub points because some of these, few of these subs are tier 2 subs. Alright, Chalice for 1 seems good. Rest in Peace might be good. Let's see, what's bad against him? Nothing's really bad against him. Like maybe Endbringer. Maybe Rest in Peace is okay. Should I board out Endbringers for Rest in Peace? Endbringer's pretty bad against the Jace decks. What's your cut from the $5 for each sub? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to talk about that stuff. But yeah, what Genie said, it starts at 50-50 and then some people get more. 1K subs a living wage. I mean, with what I have right now, Liz's job doesn't pay great. Jobs in France don't pay great in general because you get decent social benefits. So like if you're American, if you making like 100K a year is not like, it's good, but it's not like insane or anything. Like basically in France you like, if you make like 35-40K a year, you're making enough money to have a decent life. Whereas in the US, you probably have to be making like double that. I don't know. I don't make a ton with Twitch right now, but make enough between that and channel Fireball videos, etc., articles. Yeah. Probably like, obviously the more sub, the better. Like, ideally, if I made like maybe 50% more of what I make right now, that'd probably be pretty good. Like between this and what Liz makes, we'd be like, be able to save a bit of money and stuff, but we're fine. I don't know. I don't even like, Liz is the one who worries about that stuff. I'm always telling her we're fine, don't worry about it. Are you estimating before, after? I guess I was saying before taxes. Should I play another Thorn first? I need to start doing something, right? So what could he have? Cast down, but then he can still play, yeah. Can you explain banding in French? How is it called in French? Le regroupement? Une créature qui a regroupement peut être... I wouldn't even be able to explain how banding works in French or in English, so actually I cannot. Asking people how much money they make is kind of a faux pas chat. Yeah. I don't know. I know in France it's kind of like people used to hate talking about money. It's a bit better now, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna take Snapcaster Mage. None of his other cards really do anything. I have a decent nest egg from poker. Yeah. Well, we don't have to pay rent. We own our apartment. But that was most of my money. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about me. That being said, please sub and support the channel. Should I just play another? No, I guess I have to play Matter Reshaper. When I was listening to the podcast, which was awesome, by the way, you talking about playing around with hundreds of dollars felt like a different word for sure. Oh, yeah, it was more than that. It was like, I mean, I've played for thousands of dollars, but I was backed for most of the big tournaments, so I didn't end up making like I didn't end up making that much of. Well, that sucks. Looks like he's getting an emblem next turn. I don't think I can beat an emblem. Like, basically the numbers you see on Hand and Mob, you can probably divide them by 10. And you'd have, like, maybe an accurate, like, idea of what someone has really won. Maybe for some people you should divide by 20. And obviously for some people it's like lucky amateur who wins a huge tournament, you like maybe only divide by 2 or something. I'm just dead, right? Very Groucho Marx, yeah. Yeah, like in the high rollers, the like 50k and the 100k tournaments, some people literally play for like 5%, I think. Maybe all his dust is okay. I guess that's Thorn and Thalia. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, not that great against him. I'm gonna put the Endbringers back in. Yeah, some of these players have 5%. Some people don't even play for. Yeah, they'll sell at markup and make a bit of money off that, and then play for a few percent. Finally, Papa Hut is above the law. Jeez, I've waited for that hand like for so long. And he doesn't have the turn 1 discard spell. Oh, Logan. Oh, brother, where are you? Did you burn out on poker, or was it just not sustainable? So I was sponsored by PokerStars, and then PokerStars just kind of abandoned the French market a bit, and so I lost my sponsorship, and I hit a downswing, and before that I'd been hating the online grind for like, maybe it had been like a year and a half that I'd been hating the online grind. His hand's just straight up gas. I guess I just take cast down, right? Cast down or Liliana? No, I mean cast down or chase. So yeah, it was I was mostly burnt out. I was just I couldn't I hated it. I'd make more money if I got a good bud sponsorship and stop buying. Yeah, I'm pretty bad about all that stuff. Well, that was kind of a good draw. So let's see. I can play a Smasher, send Smasher at Liliana, daughter 2 at him. Or I can play Revoker on Liliana and Thorn on him. Or Thorn, I guess. What if I kill Liliana and then he plays Jace? What's he get? A Brainstorm out of it? I mean, my stream is sponsored by Channel Fireball, guys. So make sure you buy cards from them. Especially if you read our articles. That's how they pay us, right? By selling cards, and then you guys get the awesome free content on Channel Fireball. Shameless plug. Poker is a pretty boring game. Yeah, live is fun. CFB's content is the best. Yeah, I agree. Someone wants to tell me what to do. There's too many good options. Smash him. Alright, I'll do what I usually do in these spots. First thing I see in chat. I saw Reed's 4-hour video come out and I thought, oh well, screw 4 hours of my life. Yeah, at least Reed plays fast and it's gas, so. He said, whoa, the slow roll. JK, I don't care. And I told him, my hand is so DI that was the best fade, but only by a little. I guess I need to be a bit careful. You could just have the nation and then it's my treat. I'm probably going to lose. Damnation and Thing in the Ice is weird combo, but it is the ultimate hook, right? You're like, well, he has Thing in the Ice in his deck. Obviously, he doesn't have Damnation. That's how they hook you. You Got to know how to hook them. Do, 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 do. I guess that was the bad thing about it. I kind of forgot he had thing in the ice. I guess I'll name Jace, right? Yeah. Target? What? What am I targeting? Oh, you have to target opener. I didn't know that. Huh? Alright, I guess battlefield. Jesus Christ, these Endbringers. Yeah, that Smasher play was so bad against Damnation too. Oh man. As usual, chat is wrong. Wrong, 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 chat. You were wrong once again, and now I lose. Should have gone with the outer line. It might have not even mattered, to be honest, but... Jace did great at 6 mana. Oh yeah. Still the best card in his deck at 6 mana. Yeah, I should have just played in a way that I saved Smasher for Damnation. That picture's gas. Gonna run him out of counters on that Jace, boys. I think Endbringer's pretty bad in this deck. I wonder what you could play instead. I don't know, maybe it's gas against creature decks. Thanks, Dustin. I'll cheer, I'll pick me up. That's what we're missing. We're missing Mutavolts. Can we... How much white mana do we have right now? 9? 13? 15, 16? I don't know, I've had too many gemstone I think 4 gemstone caverns too many. Probably cut one. Also, do you actually need basic waste in the deck? For Blood Moon, yeah, but it's not like you can search for it. And Blood Moon just crushes you, right? Oh, Mutavol's just so good against Jace. Deck has a lot of problems. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess this game my draw was really good, and I still lost. It's not field tier 1. Yeah, I mean, it's a nation deck, and can probably be, but I don't know what else. What else could you play really? The Thorn Thalia, I think, is kind of nice. I don't know. But I don't feel like Thorn has been that great. I feel like it's been mostly Chalice for 1 that's been great. And Thorn was maybe a bit more gimmicky. Can we play some blue-white? I'm gonna go to bed soon. Also, Thalia Thorn is kind of a bit awkward. I think Thorn's probably just bad. But Thalia's kind of great. Can we see some John Reveler? I could be arranged in the near future. Could hit up Logan for a list. Ring Windmare? That's just a really bad magic card, right? Is it just Thalia? That's 1 more mana? Maybe sideboards. But 1 toughness. People have... 4 Thalia, 4 Ring, yeah. Could play Collected Company. Oh no, I guess that's not. I was gonna say Collected Company, just put Thalia and Ring Windmare in play. Dude, I drew every gemstone cavern in the deck. It's absurd. I'm literally playing a deck with like 20 Lotus Petals in it. Like every time I want to cast a spell, I have to like accumulate resources and just use like my 4 Lotus Petal to cast 1 spell and hope it's good enough. Lightning Greaves. Lightning Greaves was sweet at the Peach Cube. I'm 1 mana short to flicker his Alright, GG's. Alright, I'll play the last round. I'm kind of curious. I want to play a few more games with the deck. Since you paid some good money for that league, let's see if we can... I don't think I'm going to figure out more than you. I mean, you've been playing the deck more than me, but... I don't know. Maybe Thorn is more of a sideboard card. Kind of like Mutavault. Yeah, Thorn's main deck. Also, these Endbringers are too expensive. Hey, what's up, Logan, man? Thought I was gonna brown you. My hand was amazing, but you just had Damnation. The turn I played Smasher, I could have played Revoker on Liliana and Thorn of Amethyst. That's why it took so long. Damnation, TT combo. Yeah, I was saying before you cast it, I was like, I'm only used to Damnation and he has Thing in the Ice, but that's how they hook you. You're like, well, no, he has Damnation in his deck because he has Thing in the Ice, but hook me good. Sig brags. Sig brags about how you hooked a Hall of Famer. That's what those spins should say. Instead of saying I beat a Hall of Famer, should just say I hooked him. Hooked the Hall of Famer right on in, boys. Nothing he could do. Any advice for Negro pains? I have no clue what that is. Sorry. It's just a loose belt. I don't know. I kind of love it. So I play Thalia first. It's more damage, but then he gets to path on turn 2. Whereas if I play Thorn first and then Thalia, then I'll play Thalia first. I'm greedy. Did I say something bad? Did he hook me in? Oh, that was really dumb. Yeah, I got hooked. How does he only get a 10-second timeout for that? It's weird because I think a broken control has been in chat before. I don't remember him being like gigantic asshole, but oh wow, he's playing the wrong matchup, buddy. Good luck. Hello and good luck. I think he's just gonna scoop. Probably just gonna scoop, right? I'll let you guys figure out what he was trying to say. Did I avoid it somehow? Nice. Yeah, it is Cheerios. That's why I was saying hello and good luck. Alright, I take back everything I said, King Art. Thorn of Amethyst is just amazing. Alright, he's just done. Oh man, that was kind of great. Does Stony Sounds do anything against them? Not a ton, right? He can't equip. Are any of these cards good? Yeah, Chalice for 0, yeah. He has Repeal, right? Shutting off Opal seems kind of nice. Wow, Genie, thank you. That was a lot of donations and gifted subs and stuff tonight. Thanks, bud. What is he just on Stone Tilt? Kataki could be alright. Yeah, I should have definitely brought in Kataki. I'm just dumb. Why did he cast turn 0 Retract? I'm kind of confused. You guys think he meant to cast Serum Visions? Yeah, maybe. Smasher was best on the turn I was talking about. Alright, cool. I know, I'm great. Alright, yeah. No, I thought it was better. I mean, you didn't have anything. You had to draw Damnation, basically. Oh, yeah, it's 2 mana. 2 mana to cast Chalice for 0. This has got to be the worst matchup for him. The literal worst matchup. This Hercule recall's kind of gas. Those caverns have looked awful. You mean the gemstones one? Yeah. There's 4. I was joking how it's just like playing Lotus Petals.